are there. You are there. Made the trench.
Before I go any further, I just want to say, Indiana will always be my home. But I'm Detroit made, baby. 313. Hello, Detroit.
You're a fighter, you're a lover. You're strong and you recover from whatever gets you down. And there's so many, many reasons. Anytime, any season is the right time to be with you. Hello, Detroit, you've won my heart. Your renaissance and waterfronts give you a flair of your own. Irresistible you, hug and kissable you. You're alive with so much feeling, and I will always be there for you. I will say a little prayer for you, and I will always care for you. Hello, hello, Detroit.
My city, my hood, my city, what's good? My city, my hood, my city, what's good? My city, my hood, my city, what's good? My city, my hood, my city. Yeah, rap from the D and I own it like the tat on my forehead. You don't want no problems, cause the way we solve them ends up with more dead. You tote those gats and them semi-max, so embrace the moment. If you really wanna see how we do it in a D, sit back, relax, I'll show ya. Abandonment all over, neglect on every shoulder. Got mouths to feed at home, so they use that source straight from their holster. City not fighting fair, no hope, just hope to spare. Rather keep my mind on the grind, this city is suicide. Come on.
Yeah, what I'm standing in front of right now is the house that I grew up in as a child. One of the many houses here in Detroit. This is the house in which my mom raised 3 boys and 1 girl. This is on Finley, as you can see. It's tore up, run down. But I remember standing right here on this curve, and one of my mother's boyfriends at the time was right there with a knife, threatened my mom, telling her, to get out the car and come up here, that he would kill her. When I think of things like this, I think about all the things my mother persevered and what we persevered as children. I started elementary in this school. I started elementary in this house. Got a lot of bittersweet memories. This is also the last house that my oldest brother lived with us in. He moved out the house at an early age. He did drugs on this block, sold drugs on this block down the street. I remember one particular time we got into some mess, and they put a hit out on the family, and people was coming down here to shoot up our house. And times to that extent, my mom decided for us to move. And here it is. I'm just looking at this house, just the things that we went through. God is still good to keep us. As I said, this house, it brings a lot of bittersweet memories. This was our living room, this first porch, and it's just crazy to see how far God has brought me and my family. And sometimes I just get chills, when I think about what I've survived and what my family has survived through. And it's just amazing, to know how God has kept me. This is my city. This is my life.
I used to be so foolish and unruly that I thought that you would never ever use me. I was caught up in the flesh, caught up in the stress, caught up in the mess. Not to mention I was lacking your finesse, seeking for a new me. But every time I try to get it together, no matter the pressure, no matter the pleasure, I felt like a dead whether or not I ever let it. I try to keep it copacetic, although I know that I really need a paramedic. I was lacking the mechanics, didn't have the credit. Seriously, I needed a new kinesthetic. Come and get it. I went from being energetic, reading the words, to my faith being so pathetic. I was searching for the sympathetic, I couldn't help it. I was caught up in a synthetic. Sin is something like a cosmetic. It'll give you the sugar to treat you like a diabetic. I was going through a test, going through stress. God gave me rest and new breath like an asthmatic. So King James be my anesthetic, cause it keep me from a lot of headache. Therefore, I really want you to believe me when I tell you that I really wanna be ready.
Writing was a peculiar child. I knew when our brother Dwayne went away or left the house, I knew it wasn't a time for us to drift apart. It was a time for us to come together. And I knew that the way that we used to treat Rodney, or the way that we interact with each other, it couldn't last any longer. We couldn't go forward and better our relationship if we continued on that path. And I think some of his behavior stemmed from us not being able to connect, or not being able to have that real brotherly love. I mean, we played, we did what boys do, but as far as that brotherly love and his at the beginning of his early child years, I don't think we actually had it. We fought a lot, especially me and him.
Okay, it's two sides of it. One side, it was fun. I was a kid, so I'm with my big brother. So it's like I'm thinking everything is how it's supposed to be. But as I got older and figured out a lot of stuff, it wasn't fun. It was like he was ripped away of something that he couldn't grow, like be the boy. Like he had to be the man while he was the boy.
But we used to fight when we was younger, and we had to stop that. We couldn't develop as brothers if and that love that we or that closeness that we supposed to have if we continued to on that path. And I think that's his behavior was just stemmed from that. He always felt that he was not just the inferior brother. You know what I'm saying? Some of them have I think he might be the younger brother or the little brother, but I think at the early age he thought he was the inferior brother, and I know why. And because it was just that environment that we was in, and he used to just cause commotion sometimes. So here we are in the house. This is the living room right here. It's the kitchen. Go a little further into it where that door is right there. That's me and my brother's room. Led to the basement. It's just a blessing, man, that God brought us out, brought us so far. This is my mother's room. Just sitting here, this place looks so small, man. I remember we had TV right here, and we spent a lot of time playing games here. And one time my mother went out of town, left our brothers, me and my brothers here. And we had a block party. She didn't know. It was crazy. We was smoking and drinking and just doing all kind of things kids shouldn't do. But these are my memories. These are things that inspired my music, my passion, my ministry. Now, it's in ruins.